You're frozen, Mama P. About some music. Show you some of the scenery out there. It's a beautiful day. Good morning, sweet peas. Good morning, Rimpy. I think you're new to us. Hello, hello. Stacy, how you doing, sweetie? Rick Morrow. Tori Jones, good morning. Pat Moss, good afternoon to you. And Rimpy, oh, I'm sorry if the music was too loud. I wanted to turn it up where y'all could hear it. Good morning, Tammy Fisk. How's everybody doing? I hope you're doing better than me. It's 19 degrees here. Yes, 19. And I am a frozen pea. And I'm not going to stay on very long. My battery on my laptop, for some reason, is almost gone. Although I thought I had it plugged in yesterday after the chanting. Maybe I didn't. Erica, good morning, sweetie. Thank you for being up this morning with us. So how is everybody? Yeah, Stace, I was not expecting this. I mean, 2 days ago, it was beautiful. I was out walking around, showing you all the beauty of the area. And then yesterday, wow, I guess all of that wind brought in a cold front and it dropped to 19 degrees overnight. And you all know I'm staying in a teepee out in the elements, and it's not fun right now. I had to get in my car and turn the heat on this morning. Thank God the car started and the heater was hot. And so I was able to warm up enough to come on and say good morning to all of you, but I'm not going to stay on long. Let's go ahead and do our heart brain. Good morning, Prachetta. Hi, Jasmine. How are you all doing? Been thinking of you and praying for India like crazy, hoping things will turn around over there. Kathy, you're at your in-laws in Pittsburgh. Awesome. Yeah, Erica, it kept dropping after we talked on chanting last night. And it just, I thought it was going to get in the 20s overnight, and it got all the way down to 19. It's still 19 degrees outside. Very, very cold, very brr. Not a sign of life, of course. All the bears and the mountain lions and rattlesnakes and all those guys are just kind of hidden from the cold this morning. Good morning, Deirdre. All right, so let's do our heart brain. Let's get our brain and our heart talking to each other and communicating and saying hello. So just take some deep breaths in. Breathe into the count of 5. Hold that. And then breathe back out to the count of 5. And then add in some love, add in some joy, some warmth, some care and concern. And we're going to hold those thoughts for another minute. And now let's all share our I am statements. I am love. I am light. I am enough. I am joy. I am healthy. I am happy. I am peace. Share your I am with us. What are you telling us today? I am blessed. Absolutely, Pat Moss. Stacy, I am love and I have love to share. I love that. Oh, thanks, Deirdre. It's going to be 90 there today. Well, I'm heading out of here today. I am not staying in this cold any longer. Good afternoon, Hope. Deirdre, I am excited to be getting closer to my Michigan adventure. Awesome. Prachetta, I am happy. I am healed. I am healthy. I am Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Absolutely. Erica, I am love and light. Good morning, Leo. I am a magnet for miracles. Absolutely, you are. Marianne, hello. Oh my gosh. It's so good to see you on here. I am blessed. Hope, I am amazing and grateful. Kathy Hand, I am becoming my true self. I am well on my way to a fulfilling life and purpose. Yes, yes. Jasmine, I am peace. I am love. I am abundant. I am healthy, whole, and complete now. Erica, I am that. I am. Catherine Kovacs, good morning. Rosalind, good morning to you. It's Saturday. What's going on today? What's everybody doing? I'm going to be on the road. I'm heading out of here, out of Utah, and I'll be going down into Arizona to see a friend there and pick up some things. And then I will start my way towards South Dakota. Good morning, Crystal. Oh, thank you, honey. I think it's the cold weather. I was frozen overnight, and now I'm thawing out. So this is what thawed out human looks like. Catherine, I am here. Yes, you are. And so good to see you here. Deirdre, I'm getting together with my Pride family after more than a year. Oh, I'm so happy to hear that, Deirdre. Leo, I'm having a party in my garden tonight, serving peas and inviting them too. Awesome. Stacy, we have some tropical storms out there already. That's not right. It's too early. Rosalind, I'm meeting the hot air balloon lady this morning. I'll be doing a short interview and taking pictures of a group taking off for flight. How wonderful. I love the hot air balloon. I would not want to be in one right now in this weather. it's a little chilly up there. Oh, I'm going to turn this around so you all can see the sunrise. Pat, you're baking fruit pies. Awesome. Let's see if you can see the sunrise this morning. Let me know if you see it. With the buggy windshield. Isn't that pretty? I think sunrises on a cold day, a cold morning, are just beautiful. There's just something more brisk and bright about them. Awesome. I'm so grateful that the sun is coming up. Maybe, just maybe, it'll start warming up here a little bit. I know, right, Marianne? That's the last thing that you want to hear, are tropical storms. We all really went through it last year. Oh, you're able to see it, good. I wasn't sure if the camera was picking it up or not. Oh, Stacy, I hope so. I've got the heater going in the car. Thank God, that's hot. And yeah, I'm no longer shivering. I was shivering like crazy last night. I could not get warm. And no matter how many blankets I put on, I've got layers on that I was sleeping in, I just was freezing. So yeah, it was a rough night. And now I'm getting ready to pack up the vehicle, the Angel Mobile, and head down to Phoenix. Yes, Catherine, I've been in Utah for 3 days. I did a couple of lives the other day to show you all some of the beauty here at Bryce Canyon. It's absolutely amazing. And I'm going to be doing kind of like a documentary about the area and sharing some of the history. This campground that I'm staying at, where I've been staying in a teepee for 2 days and 2 nights, the owners of this campground are descendants of the man who actually pretty much discovered this area. And he just came in, I think he was a farmer, and he had built a house, and then somebody mentioned the rocks that were down the road. So about probably less than 5 miles from where I'm at is the canyon, where all of the beautiful rock formations are that were just formed naturally. This whole area, from what I understand, was underwater, and it's part of the Grand Canyon. It's part of that whole expansive area where the Grand Canyon is, and then there's Bryce Canyon here, and I think there's even another one that's similar, where there were rock formations that developed, and it looks like a city. That was one thing I noticed as I was looking at it. It just looks like a whole city was formed from all of these rocks. So beautiful. Erica, yes, I need coffee. I could not have made coffee this morning if I tried. I was shaking too much from the cold to even try to get something going to make coffee. Yes, Kathy, I'll be getting out of this cold weather, and Arizona is much warmer than it is here. Jasmine, sending you a warm hug from India. May the sunshine bright. Do you carry a hot water bottle with you? It helps so much to keep one warm on a good night's sleep. I don't think even the hot water bottle would have stayed warm. It's 19 degrees, and there's nothing that was staying warm last night. Thaddeus, good morning, good morning. I miss you too, sweetie. Oh, the sunrise is really getting beautiful. Let me flip it back around and see if y'all can see what I'm seeing. That is absolutely gorgeous out there this morning. Maybe if I move my windshield thingy out of the way. There you go. Oh my gosh. I've never been so happy to see a sunrise. When it's this cold outside, you can only pray that that sun's going to come up and it's going to be clear and bright and warm. So I'm already just looking at it, I can feel more warmth coming into the area. And yeah, I don't think this is even something that's normal for them here in Utah. John, I am in Utah at Bryce Canyon and freezing my buns off and my feet. My socks kept coming off my feet in the middle of the night. And I'm like, what is up with that? My feet are freezing. So I don't know what was going on with the socks coming off. But anyway, it would wake me up every time my feet would get cold. I'd have to put the socks back on my feet. I can't imagine. I was saying this last night. I cannot imagine what our ancestors went through. I have an ancestry that is Native American. And as I was sleeping in that teepee, and it's so cold, I thought, you know what? They didn't have heaters to jump into their car and turn a heater on. And Jean was saying, well, I think they built fires inside the teepee. But I can't build a fire in this teepee because it's got like a tent bottom. And that would just burn the whole thing down. Then I'd be buying a teepee. But I just have such a healthier respect for what they went through. They stayed out in the elements year round. And they put up with the 19-degree weather, the 0-degree weather. You know, that it was just a way of life. They just had to deal with it and get warmer blankets and more blankets, I guess, to put over them. Diana, thank you for being on here this morning. I was there at Grand Canyon and there was ancient city, and in the castle structure, you will see the ancestors' energy there. And we all have Native American bloodlines, past, present lives. Oh, it's so gorgeous at the Grand Canyon. Yeah, I had seen the Grand Canyon before. This was my second time visiting there. But I had never seen Bryce Canyon and all of this beauty. Oh my gosh, it is just absolutely amazing. So anyway, I was saying, you know, I really have a healthier respect for the struggles that they went through, like in the wintertime, where it was just so cold and they had to do what they had to do, right? To keep warm and to not freeze to death. And there probably were some that froze to death if they didn't have the means to protect themselves from the elements. Deirdre, you don't see Thaddeus or Diana. It's Diana Golden Eagle that's on with us, Deirdre. I don't know why you're not seeing her name or John's name, but they're here. And John, it's been a while since you've been on the morning show. Thank you for popping in. And now the sun's coming into my eyes. So I gotta hide from the sun here for a minute. Oh, I love you too, Pachetta. Thank you all for coming on. Like I said, I'm not gonna stay on very long. I normally stay on about an hour, but this morning I've got to start getting things into the car, getting packed up and getting out of here. Oh, Tammy says I'm on 2 channels today. I probably am. Y'all are lucky I'm on 1 channel today. My frozen fingers don't work very well. Kathy, wishing you a day full of warmth and joy, Teri, and praying for your continued safety on your journey of peace. Thank you. I'm so grateful you invited all of us along with you. I am forever grateful for being a part of the Peace for Peace and the Angelic River family. Thank you, Kathy. And Kathy, I did get your message. I got your words for the pamphlet. For those of you who have not heard, I am putting a pamphlet together about the journey so that whenever I stop and talk to somebody, I can hand out some information about peace, peace on earth, how they can get involved, and what they can do in their communities to bring more peace to the world. And one thing that I'm going to include are what peace means to people. So you're the P's for peace. So I would love to have you write just a short statement of what peace means to you and what peace on earth means to you. And then I'll be compiling that and getting it printed up. And our beautiful Jean, who is not on here with us this morning, Jean suggested that I can send you all the document and maybe you can print it up in your area as well. So thank you for that suggestion, and to all who are contributing your words of peace. It means a lot that you're supporting this journey. I really appreciate you. All right, let's take some prayer requests and do our prayers and get on with our Saturday and just go out and have a beautiful, amazing day today. I love you all so much. Thank you for showing up. I wasn't even sure I was going to be able to do the show. It was so cold. And I'm like, if that car heater doesn't work, there's not going to be a show this morning. But it did work. And we're here together, loving on each other and lifting each other's burdens. And I just wanted to ask Jasmine how Sonia is doing. Hope, so grateful that you, although freezing, you still find the strength to broadcast for our greater good. Always, darling. That's my commitment to you. Unless I absolutely am not able to, I will be on here for you every morning. Catherine, absolutely will pray for you, darling. Susan Holden, good morning to you. It's nice to see you on here. And John, well, John, you know, sometimes you just can't pay all the bills. I'm so glad you're here, John. You're always here giving us all a hard time. And that's okay. We love you. And thank you for being on here. Stacy, praying for you to warm up. I will. I'll be warm later today. Right now, not so much. Frachetta, special prayers for my dearest, beautiful fairy Teri Ma'am to be always happy, healthy, and full of joy. Special prayers for Sonia to be healthy and happy. Special prayers for my dear family, for Cheer, Massima, and Neil to be healthy, happy, and healed. Love you all so much. Angelic River family, love you so much. Oh, good morning, Grace Isis. Placing Teri's angel family in the prayer circle, healing and light that is needed. And so it is. Jasmine says, please keep Sonia in your prayers. She is still in the hospital. Yeah, we definitely will. And praying for a big turnaround there. And I would ask that you all continue to pray for my brother Gary and for my friend Linda up in Vermont. Oh, I love you too, John. Thank you for being on this morning. Kathy, prayers for my father-in-law who will be having a heart procedure done this week called cardioversion. It's like shocking the heart. Okay, we'll definitely keep him in our prayers. And Jasmine, please keep India and your Indian family here. Good health and peace. Absolutely. Deirdre, continue prayers for India and all involved, the Angelic River family, for Gaia, and for world peace, of course. And John says, tell Deirdre Koslowski to cough up the money for the internet. Thank you, Deirdre. Prayers for my brother Gary and for Linda. and Grace Isis. Yes, my biological family. They all need our prayers right now. And thank you. Thank you for doing that. Okay, the sun is coming up really good. It is bright now, so hopefully we'll get some warmth going on here in Utah. You can see out the window how beautiful this area is. This is where I have been the last couple of nights. I'm the very last teepee in the row, and I've got all of that openness right beside of me. It's been amazing to look out at the stars, to just see what's up. I think Deirdre is on EWN Enlightened Living, John. That's probably where she's at. That's why you don't see her. And Kathy Han, I'm trying to hide from the sun now. Kathy says, continued prayers for Puchetta and Jasmine and all in India. I did read the story about that black fungus, which is happening in some cases. Yeah, I saw that as well. So let's continue to lift up India and all that's going on there. And let's just go into our hearts and lift up these prayers, lift up all you beautiful people that came on this morning to see me and to see each other. I love you so much. And the sun's making a weird kind of thing going on with my head. All right, so let's go into our hearts. Just breathe it in. Breathe in the love. Breathe in the joy. Breathe in the laughter. You know, if we can't laugh at our situation, then we're in deep trouble. but I laugh no matter what the road hands me. I have to keep my sense of humor. I have to keep that positive outlook. And it's like that song that I play sometimes. Even if the sky is falling down, I'm going to maintain my high. And that's what life is all about. It's handling whatever we're given with ease and grace, and just allowing the experience, allowing whatever we're going through to help us in our growth, in our spiritual growth, in our evolution as a species. We're all learning how to cope and deal with what life is handing us. So we can do it better together if we're holding each other's hands, if we're holding on and helping each other through and encouraging each other and supporting each other. That's what it's all about. So let's do that right now. Let's lift up these prayers. Let's ask the Creator to look at every one of the prayers that were brought forth, everything that was spoken, every prayer in your heart that's unspoken. And let's just share love, sending love out to every prayer request, especially out to India, to those who are suffering. Let's ask for the end of all suffering. That's what happens when we chant Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. We're asking for the end of suffering, for every being to be healthy and happy, joyous and free. Let's lift up our wonderful planet, our Earth Mother, asking for blessings there, for the end of disease, for the end of war and conflict, for there to be peace on this earth. That's my heart's desire. For all of the people everywhere to know their true, authentic self. For each person to know how loved they are, how supported, how amazing. There's so much gratitude right now for all of you, all of the peas in the pea pod that come together, that love on each other, that lift up each other. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being in the pod together. Thank you for being in my life, for being on this journey with me. As I travel along, wherever I go, I bring you right along beside of me. And I so appreciate each one of you. So let's just take that breath in. Feel the love. Just feel it in your heart. How wonderful that is, just to feel that warmth, that joy. And now let's give that away. Let's give it to each other. Just envision there's somebody standing right beside of you on each side. And just say to that person, thank you. I love you. From the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. Thank you. I love you. I love you all so very much. Stay in your hearts. That's where the warmth is. When you stay in your heart and you get out of your head, then you know that you are loved and that you are loved and that every need is met, no matter what that need is. I love you so much. I'm going to play our song to take us out of here. And John, India will come through shining. Yes, love you all. Love you too, darling. Prachetta, prayers for all the healers and medical professionals. Thanks so much for taking care of all of us. Yeah. Sally, I haven't seen you on here in a while. Thank you for showing up this morning. All right, so we're getting out of here. I'm going to end the show a little early because those of you that came in late, I'm a frozen pea this morning. It's 19 degrees where I'm at, and the sun just came up. So hopefully it's going to warm up the area, and I'll be able to get all my stuff packed back in the car and head out of here. I love you all. Have a wonderful day. Marietta and Zena, I see you dancing. I missed you, Zena. Thank you all for your well wishes, and please keep me in your prayers as the Angel Mobile moves on down the road. Beautiful day. You are beautiful people. I love you. Yes, John, go start trouble somewhere else. Thank you for coming on this morning. All of you, thank you for being here. And just enjoy the rest of your day. Whatever you've got going on, we all enjoy that party. I wish I was there with you tonight. Have a blast. And Deirdre, enjoy that time. We're going to have socializing today. It will be fun. Take care, everyone. I love you so much. Namaste.